Welcome back. In this new video, I'm going to be sharing a new story. And this is a true story that happened to Pope Leo recently. Pope Leo made a phone call to his bank in the United States. And in this story, we will discover what happened when the Pope had to call the customer service. Even the Vicar of Christ can be thwarted by a customer service representative. About 2 months after Robert Francis Prevost, a Chicago-born cardinal, became Pope Leo XIV in Vatican City, he put a call to his bank back home. A close friend, Reverend Father McCarthy, told the gathering Catholics in Naperville, Illinois last week. The new Pope identified himself as Robert Prevost, saying that he wished to change the phone number and the address that the bank had on file. Father McCarthy said. The Pope dutifully answered all the security questions correctly. Then the woman on the line for the bank told him that it wasn't enough. He would have to come to the bank in person. He said, "Well, I'm not going to be able to do that," Father McCarthy said in a video clip shared on social media, recounting the new Pope's growing frustration as the audience laughed. "I gave you all the security information, the security question." The bank employee apologized. The Pope tried a different tack. "Would it matter to you if I told you I'm Pope Leo?" he asked. According to Father McCarthy, she hung up. Even while leading more than 1 billion Catholics around the world and living in a gilded splendor amid priceless work art, Pope can sometimes be entangled in the mundane both accidentally and with a purpose. In the first 24 hours of Pope Francis' papacy in 2013, he insisted on paying his own hotel bill and collecting his own luggage, a gesture of humility to Catholic clergy. Pope Leo rose from modest root in Dalton, Illinois, a small suburb just outside Chicago, before serving as a bishop in Peru and in an influential post at the Vatican when he was elected Pope nearly 1 year ago. Father McCarthy confirmed in an email that the story about the bank hustle was true. He had been telling a group of Catholics about his friendship with Pope Leo at an education meeting geared toward men and boys at Naperville Church. The priest is a well-known figure among Catholics. On the south side of Augustinian, a leader at the St. Rita of Acacia High School. He first met Pope Leo in the 90s in Chicago, where they grew up in a similar working-class neighborhood in the city and its close suburb, and has visited the Pope at the Vatican. A spokesman for the Vatican did not immediately return an email seeking comment on the bank episode. The matter was sorted out thanks to the intervention of another priest who had a connection to the bank president, Father McCarthy said. There was no word on the customer service representative who had cut off a call with the bank's most famous customer. Could you imagine being known as a woman who hung up on the Pope? Father McCarthy said. And this is the true story. Amazing story that I want to share with you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.